Hello, good evening, friend. Today I'm going to explain the ionization enthalpy. Okay, so let us see what is the ionization enthalpy, what is its variation, what are the factors affecting it. So I know what are the applications. These all things we will study in this video lecture. So you try to keep concentrated, student. So ionization enthalpy, and ionization energy, or that is ionization potential. Okay, that is there are so many names are there. Ionization potential, so these are so many names are there for the ionization enthalpy. Okay, so firstly either you say ionization energy, ionization enthalpy, or you can say that is ionization potential. These all are the same term. Now friend, what we have to understand, when you are firstly we have to define this. Okay, that what is this ionization enthalpy. So when you are going to see, that is the, okay, the amount of energy, okay, the amount of energy required to remove, amount of energy required to remove, okay, required to remove an electron from isolated gaseous atom, from isolated gaseous atom, isolated gaseous atom, gaseous atom is known as what, student, is known as ionization enthalpy, is known as ionization enthalpy, is known as ionization enthalpy. Okay, so what we have to understand, student, that is the some terms are being used in this one. Okay, so what are the terms are there, student? First one is isolated. Okay, second one is gaseous atom. Okay, so what is meaning of isolated, student? When you talk about isolated, so isolated means separate. Okay, that is separate, or you can say uncombined state, uncombined atoms. It is not the property of molecule, friend, it is property of what, that is atom. So either separate alone, or the what we can say, student, or we can say that is uncombined state. Now gaseous, when we talking about the gaseous atom, that is, we know that is, if the solid, if you talk about the solid, and if you talk about the liquid, in this case what is happening, this is the, in these two case it is very difficult to remove the electron from the solid and liquid state. But when you are talking about gaseous, it is the most loosely state. Okay, the gaseous state is the most loosely state of the electron. In gaseous state, electrons are most loosely bonded. So that is what we have to give the explanation, student. The amount of energy required to remove an electron from isolated gaseous atom is known as ionization enthalpy. One more thing, student, okay, from where you are going to remove the electron, from outermost cell, from where you are going to remove the electron, from outermost cell. Of suppose, friend, if you want to little, go little in deeper, so how to understand this? Firstly, suppose I am having the one atom X. Okay, so this is the gaseous atom and only one atom is there, so this is isolated. And when you talk about this, student, so you supply some amount of energy. Suppose I am supply IE1. So if you are supplying IE1, so what will happen, student? It will convert X positive charge cation plus one electron is removed. So this is what, that is the IE1 means first ionization enthalpy. Okay, now student, there is a possibilities from this one. Suppose this atom is there and here is this ion, X positive gaseous ion, and if you are removing this one more electron, so that is known as second ionization enthalpy, IE2. So here is what is X2 plus, okay, this is gaseous plus one electron again. And if possibility is also there, from X2 plus you can remove one more electron with the, how you will remove, student, with the help of IE3, third ionization enthalpy. So what we will get, student, you will get that is X3 plus, this is also the gaseous and this is also gaseous ions plus one electron. Okay, अब these ion, what is the note I am writing, student? Note. So note what we can write: IE1, comma IE2 and IE3. IE3 are what, student? Are successive. Okay, are successive what, student? Ionization enthalpy. Successive ionization enthalpy. अब student, that is one more things we have to understand. One more things, that IE3 will be always higher than IE2 and then IE1. That you have to keep in mind. Okay, the detailed explanation I will give in later part of the later part in this video, that why this is the IE1 is greater than the IE3 is greater than the IE2 and IE1. This will explain when we will explain in the variation. Okay, now student, that is what is the IE2, okay, or IE1. IE1 is means that is when you are removing the most loosely electron. Suppose let us try to understand this one. First ionization enthalpy. What is meaning of first ionization enthalpy and second ionization enthalpy? So first ionization enthalpy IE1 is when you are removing the first electron. Okay, with the help of diagram also you will be able to understand, student. So suppose I am having the aluminum atom. Okay, aluminum. So aluminum is there, you can see aluminum is 13 atomic number. Here is configuration 1s2, okay, comma 2s2, 2p6 and 3s1. Okay, count out, student. 2 to 4, 4, 6, 4, 10, 11. So 3s2, 3p1. Now student, 3 cell you can put here. 3 cell. So if you talk about the 3 cell, the aluminum is here. So that is, here is the nucleus, first cell, second cell, and this is the third cell. So third cell, if you see, student, how many electron are there? 3 electron. So when you are removing the, what we can do, student, we can remove the successive electron. So when you are giving the first IE1, so what will happen? Aluminum will convert into Al plus, and this is also gaseous. And now when you are removing, suppose now you say, student, plus 1 electron. Now you take aluminum, and aluminum is here the positively charged and gaseous atom. You supply some more amount of energy. Suppose you are supplying IE2, second ionization enthalpy. So it will convert into Al2 plus, gaseous, plus 1 electron. And second one, suppose Al3 plus is there. Okay, this is also Al2 plus gaseous, and here is you are supplying IE3. So it will, you will beat Al3 plus, and this is also gaseous, plus 1 electron. Now student, what we have to understand from this, that is what, when the positive charge is there, number of proton is, positive charge is always 3. Positive charge is always 3. So what you are always 13. Positive charge is always 13. Number of proton is always 13. Here is in case of Al2 plus, that is what you will find, student, you will Al2 plus, that you are finding that is more number of positive charge is there and a number of electron is less. That is, here is Al plus means 1 electron loss, Al2 plus 2 electron loss, Al3 plus means 3 electron loss. So what I am telling, student, in this case, that is when the positive charge is more there, here is the more positive charge, more proton is there and less electron. So attraction force in the cation is high. Attraction force in cation is high means it is difficult to remove the electron. It is difficult to remove the electron. That is why more energy is required to remove the electron. That is why what I am saying, student, third ionization enthalpy is greater than second ionization enthalpy is greater than first ionization enthalpy. That always keep in mind. Second way to understand this also, you can understand, student, that in case of cation, the size of cation is smaller than the normal atom. So what will happen, student? What will happen? If the cation size is smaller, so more attraction will be there. Okay, smaller the size, more the attraction. Okay, so more attraction means more energy required to remove the electron, and more energy required to remove the electron means ionization enthalpy will be high. So in case of cation, the size is small, more attraction force, So high ionization enthalpy. Okay, student. Now, firstly, you go and see the variation. What is happening in variation? Then we will study the detail. What are the factor affecting them? Okay. So first of all, we are going. That is, what is the variation of ionization enthalpy when you are moving down the group? Okay, student. So firstly, let us try to understand this ionization enthalpy. I will try to explain in easiest way. Okay, variation in group. So better we can remove all. Okay, because small board is there. Okay, wait, students. So here, student, what we can write, variation of what? Variation of ionization enthalpy. Variation of ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy in group. Enthalpy in group. A group, student, you know that is group is the vertical column, that is top to bottom. Okay, so what will happen when you are moving down the group, friend? Let us try to understand when you are moving down the group. So on moving down the group, what will happen? On moving down the group, on moving down the group, on moving down the group, ionization enthalpy decreases. This is due to here, student, this is due to increase in what, student? This is due to increase in atomic size and decrease in effective nuclear charge. Okay, decrease in effective nuclear charge. Okay, so firstly, what we have to student, effective nuclear charge. So firstly, you have to understand what is the nuclear charge, then we have to understand the effective nuclear charge. So that is when you are going to understand the variation. So what we have to do is, student, that I am saying when you are moving down the group, ionization enthalpy is decreases. And for that I am giving two reason. What reason I am giving, student? That is increase in atomic size and decrease in effective nuclear charge. Effective nuclear charge means, student, Z effective. Of that you try to understand properly. So okay, so what we can do here, student, to understand this concept, let us draw the structure of one group. You take the any of the group. Suppose I am taking the group number 1, student, then I am trying to understand this. So suppose the group 1. Okay, you try to understand group 1. So group 1 element, if you take, that is group 1, so you take lithium, okay, then sodium, then potassium, then rubidium, and then cesium is there. Of lithium, when you are taking, student, that is 3, here is 11, here is 19, okay, here is 37, okay, and here is 55. So student, when you are going this one, so here is number of cell is how much? 2 and 1. Okay, in this case the number of cell is 2 1. Here is what is, student? It will come 2 comma 8 comma 1, and here is what will come, student? 2 comma 8 comma 8 comma 1. And if you are going for rubidium, student, it will coming, student, 2 comma 8 comma 18 comma 8 comma 1. And here is our, student, 2 comma 8 comma 18 comma 18 comma 1. So you see, student, here is the lithium is what having? Number of cell is 2. And if you are coming for sodium, student, number of cell is what is, student? That is increasing. And when you are coming for potassium, student, K, student, so what is here is Na, here is Li, and here is K. If you are going, student, what will happen, student? Here is this is increasing. And if you are going for rubidium, student, and cesium, so number of size is increasing. Dear student, if you see the when you are moving down the group size is increasing. So from this what you will be able to conclude student? From this what you will be able to conclude student if you talk about this? So if you check out the student when you are moving down the group size increases, okay, size increases, okay, size increases, then force of attraction, what is happening student? Force of attraction decreases, attraction decreases, force of attraction decreases. अब student force of attraction, why here the smaller size? The nuclear will hold the electron fastly, okay, and here is size is student, here you see the size is very large, so that is nucleus will not hold the outermost electron very easily. So size increases, force of attraction decreases. So amount of energy required to remove the electron is least. Okay, less amount of energy required. Less amount of energy required student, that is ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy, better that is, here we can write that is ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy decreases. Ionization enthalpy decreases. Dear friend, what we have to understand in this one, in this regard, that is you have to understand that is the distance is student, distance is larger the distance, lesser the amount of energy required to remove the electron. Okay, so this is the case in the group. Now student, what we will do, we will study in the detail this one. Now we will see the examples student, variation in group. Okay, so again I already explained when you are moving down the group ionization enthalpy always get decreases. Now student, let us see with the example. I am taking the example of the variation of ionization enthalpy in group 1. Group 1 means student, that is alkali metal. Okay, and alkali metals student, you know that is group 1 elements are known as alkali metal. Up here graphical representation I am giving student. On one side we are representing the ionization enthalpy, and on the bottom side we are saying that is atomic number. Okay, okay, so you try to understand student, that is when the atomic number increases, atomic number increases down the group, so ionization enthalpy decreases. Suppose in case of lithium, lithium is the smallest size student, here you see the atomic number is 3. Okay, so here is the smaller size, higher ionization enthalpy. So here is ionization enthalpy of lithium is 520, sodium 496, potassium 419, rubidium 403, and cesium 374. Now students, here you see that is this is the gradual, almost gradual decrease in the ionization enthalpy from in the group 1 element. So what from this one, what we can conclude is student, when you are moving down the group, size is increases student, size is increases, so ionization enthalpy decreases. Here also you can see student, that is lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium is there. Student, francium we are not taking because francium is, that is the radioactive element, and radioactive element have the lifetime, half-life period is very less. So that is why their study is very difficult. Although francium is also there, but francium, that is the ionization is 375, around 375. But that we are not concluding in your study, including in your study. Why student? Because this is the radioactive element. Okay, so here you see student, group 1 element, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. You see that is when you are moving down the group, here is 520, 496, 419, 403, 374. So what is gradual? Decrease in ionization enthalpy. Okay, decrease in ionization enthalpy in what student? In group. Okay, so what other things we have to understand student? Suppose you are going and watching the other example, like you can go and you see the example in the group number 2. So let us see one more example and then you try to understand this. So dear friend, when you are talking about the group, I told you that is the size getting increases. In the group, size is getting increases, so ionization enthalpy decreases. Suppose you are taking the group 2. Okay, if you are taking the group 2. So group 2 elements are what there student? This is the beryllium, okay, magnesium, calcium, okay, strontium, then what student? This is barium, and that what will come student? radium. So that is IE1. We are talking about the first ionization enthalpy, student. Okay, not the second ionization enthalpy. We are considering only the first ionization enthalpy. So what we are getting, student, for beryllium it is very high, student, 899. Okay, then 3 it is there, student, 330, 737, and calcium is 590, strontium is 549, and barium is 503, and when you are going 509. Okay, so this is radium is the radioactive element. We will not consider this in your study, but here you see, student, when you are moving down the group, what is happening? You see, that is when you are moving down the group, so ionization enthalpy is getting decreases, 899, 737, 590, 449. So on moving down the group, okay, what we can write, on moving down the group, down the group, student, that is down the group, ionization enthalpy, IE, decreases. This is the, student, our concept. So whenever you are moving down the group, student, what you will find, that is ionization enthalpy is getting decreases. Now, student, let us move and see the variation in period. Okay, I hope you will be able to understand in the group. So we are going to study, that is variation of ionization enthalpy in what, student? Variation in the period. So here let us see, student, variation of ionization enthalpy, ionization enthalpy in period. Okay, student, in period. Dear student, what will happen, that is, I told you, that is the we can define with the help of the atomic size only, student. So here I am writing, on moving down, on moving left to right, on moving left to right, right, in periodic table, ionization enthalpy, what is happening, student? Ionization enthalpy increases. Why increases? Ionization enthalpy increases. This is due to decrease in size, and what, student? And increase in effective nuclear charge, Dear student, I will explain what is the effective nuclear charge. Firstly, you try to understand what is happening. So you keep in mind, when you are moving left to right in the periodic table, ionization enthalpy increases. Okay, this is due to decrease in size, that we already studied the variation of size, atomic radius in the period and group. So decrease in size and increase in effective nuclear charge. These things we have to keep in mind. Dear friend, when you are going to understand, when size is decreases, so force of attraction, what will happen, student? Force of attraction will be, size is related to 1 by IE. Okay, so, or we can say IE inversely proportional to size. Okay, so size left to right decreases, so ionization enthalpy increases. So here, student, you take the example and then you try to understand with the help of example. So you try to take any of the period, student, and then you try to understand what is happening. So I am taking period number 2. Okay, period 2. So if you are taking period 2 and ionization enthalpy, we are taking IE1 in what, student? Kilojoule per mole. Let us see what are the elements, student. So that is, here is lithium, then beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. Lithium, when you are talking about, it is the 520. Lithium is having 520. Okay, and when you are talking beryllium Beryllium is little higher. How much? Not little higher, it is too much higher, 899. And when you are to boron, it is 801. And carbon, when you are going student, 1086. And nitrogen is 1402. Okay, 1402. Oxygen, if you are talking about student, 1314. And fluorine is how much student? 1681. And lastly, if you are talking about neon, that is exceptionally very high student, 2080. Now student, what we have to understand, okay, you see the general train when you are going student in general. So what you will find, that is you will find that is in general the ionization enthalpy left to right is getting increases. Okay, general trend is getting increased. How? Here is lithium is there 520. If you come beryllium 899 and boron 801, carbon 1086, nitrogen 1402 and 1314, fluorine 1681, neon 2080. Highly is too much high, around 2 times. Why student? Because they are having the stable electronic configuration. Okay, completely filled electronic configuration. Now student, this can be drawn on the graph also. Let us see the how you can represent this ionization enthalpy in the graphical way. Okay, so when you are representing ionization enthalpy in the graphical way student, so one column you say, that is you take, that is atomic, here is the atomic number you are taking one side, and that is IE1 you are taking in the kilojoule per mole. Okay, in another axis. So what we are talking about this student, if you talk about this, so let us see, we are starting here the beginning ionization enthalpy. Here is the graph, here is the 500, and here is the, this is the 1000 student, and here is the 1500. And if you talk about this is the 2000, and here is, if talk about, that is 2500. Atomic number when you are talking student, it is the 2, and here is 4, this is the 6, here is 8, and this is 10. Okay, this is all given in the NCERT student also, that you can go in the NCERT. So if you talk about, we are starting lithium friend, so lithium is increasing, then again decreasing, then again increasing. Okay, and then again decreasing, and then again increasing. Dear student, here are the elements are there. Whatever the dot I am putting here, there is the element. This is the lithium. Okay, this is when you are going lithium, then beryllium, here is boron, this is carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and this is neon. Dear student, lithium is how much it is there student? This is 520. If you talk about the beryllium, it is how much student? 899. This is 899. And when you are talking about the boron friend, boron is 801, and carbon is 1086, and nitrogen when you are going student, 1402, oxygen is how much student? 1314, fluorine is 1681, and neon is 2080. Dear friend, when you are going for this, okay, when you are trying to understand this, so what you will be able to conclude from here? Okay, what you are able to conclude from here? So you see in the period, this is the atomic number 2, this atomic number is increasing slowly, and that is ionization enthalpy. So when you are moving left to right, so what is happening students? Some places here is decrease, some places there is decrease. So here is what, that is beryllium. If you talk about beryllium is having high, then boron, and nitrogen is having high, then oxygen. This is the two question is there. So in general, if you are going down left to right, that is ionization enthalpy increases. So 520, 899, here is 1086. So left to right increases student. Reason I told you, that is size is getting decreases. Now student, two question can be formed. Here is beryllium, if you talk about how much student, this is 899, and here is 801, and nitrogen if you talk student 1402, and 1 3 1 4. Okay, so here is there is decrease, student, that we have to understand. Okay, so here I am writing and I am explaining this what is happening here in case of the ionization enthalpy. So two question is being formed, more than two question also we can form, but here you try to understand question number 1. So question number 1a, beryllium has high IE1 then boron, okay, why? And B number, what student, nitrogen has high IE1 then what is student, oxygen, why? Okay, this explanation I am going to do. How much is there, student? Here is the data is already, the data is there. If you talk about the beryllium 899 and boron 811, rule is saying, student, okay, rule. So if you talk about the solution number A, so in solution number A, what we can see, student, if you see the beryllium, what you will finding is, student, beryllium is atomic number 4, here is 1s2 2s2, so here is the 2 electron is there. And if you talk about boron 5, so here is what will come is, student, 1s2, here is 2s2 2p1, so here what you will be able to find is, student, here is this is 1. Okay, so dear student, you check out, you see this is the stable configuration. This is what, student, this is stable, and this is what, student, this is unstable. Okay, अब this is unstable, so removing the electron is easy. Okay, removing the electron, so rule is saying, since what is, student, we can write, since beryllium has stable configuration, so more amount of energy required, more amount of energy required to remove the electron, more amount of energy required to remove the electron. So Be has high IE, then what, student, then boron. Okay, then boron, and boron is having unstable, here is either half fill or full fill orbital are stable, student. This is full fill, so removing is very difficult. Here it is neither half fill means 3 electron, full fill means 6 electron, so neither half nor full fill, so easily you can remove the electron by supplying little amount of energy. So what is happening, student, here is the less amount of energy required, so it is having the less value of ionization enthalpy. Now, student, you go for the other one. What is other is there? Other example you are having, that is nitrogen and oxygen. So in case of, student, you see that is solution B. So if you talk about, student, nitrogen, you see nitrogen is 7. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. So here you see the, student, balance cell, how much is there? 3 electron. This is half filled. Okay, half filled, student, this is what, this is stable configuration. And when you are talking about oxygen 8, student, this is 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Up 2p4 means what, student? This is 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is what, student? Neither what, student? Neither half nor full. Ab neither half nor full, student, that is what, unstable. Ab where required more energy, student? From stable you required more energy. So here we can write from N has stable configuration. So more energy required. So more energy required to remove the electron. Energy required to remove the more energy required to remove the electron. So it has high ionization enthalpy, high IE1, then what student, then oxygen. Okay, now student, very small heading we will go, that is what are the factor affecting the ionization enthalpy. There are n number of question can be formed on this student, that we will explain in the later lecture. Here you see that is the factor affecting ionization enthalpy, little it will take. So when you are talking about the factor affecting ionization enthalpy student, here is factor affecting what student, ionization enthalpy, affecting ionization enthalpy, ionization enthalpy. So what are the factor which is affecting the ionization enthalpy student? So firstly size. Okay, so first is atomic size. What is atomic size? Okay, atomic size varies inversely. Okay, varies inversely. Okay, okay, very short I am writing student. So ionization enthalpy is inversely proportional to what student? Atomic size. Okay, atomic size. What do we mean by this student? This increases means this decreases, inversely proportional. So when atomic size increases, ionization enthalpy is decreases. अब atomic size is decreases means ionization enthalpy increases. So you can be easily correlate student. Second number student, that is screening. Okay, screening, or you can say screening effect. What student is screening effect varies inversely. Okay, varies inversely. Okay, varies inversely. So screening effect or screening effect or that is shielding effect, also the same name student, shielding effect. Screening effect or shielding effect varies inversely. So if you talk about the ionization enthalpy student, it is inversely proportional to shielding effect. Okay, of shielding effect, you know student, what is shielding effect? Shielding effect, when you talk about, that is student, that is more number of cell is there. Here you see student, nitrogen are there. Okay, or any nucleus is there. So here is what is the inner electrons are there student, inner electron. So what is happening, this inner electron, what they student they do, they shield the force of attraction between the nuclear and outermost electron. So when you are moving down the group, number of cell increases. So what will happen, the shielding effect will also increase, because this will screen the attractive forces. So attraction force decreases. So what will easily you will can remove the electron. So what is inversely proportional student? If shielding effect increases, so ionization enthalpy decreases. If shielding effect decreases, ionization enthalpy will increase. Okay, so this is the second factor. Now the third factor. Let us see the what is the third factor student. If you talk about the third factor, so third factor is nuclear charge varies directly. So third factor is nuclear charge. Okay, nuclear charge or effective nuclear charge. That is both things, effective nuclear charge. Charge varies directly. अब student, you have to see, that is if the more number of proton is there, it means if more number of proton is there, it means what will happen is student, the ionization enthalpy will be increased. So you see that is IE proportional to what student? You can write that is nuclear charge, or you can write nuclear charge or effective nuclear charge. We represent that is Z effective. So student, more greater the nuclear charge, greater will be the ionization enthalpy. So this is all about the student, this is all about the ionization enthalpy. Tomorrow we will study the some other topic. Thank you student for watching.